One of my favorite mechanics in Fire Emblem are the support conversations. They allow you to learn more about the characters and allow you to see how each character in your army interact with each other. It just adds a lot more depth to the units. Then starting in Fire Emblem Awakening, it took the supports even further, made them even deeper. In that if you have a male and a female character reach S rank support, they're able to be in love and get married and become a couple, which then led to eventually having a child, and that child became an extra unit for your army. I love this mechanic so much. I really miss it. It just made me have even more of a connection to the characters in the game. And it really felt good to like pair up the characters together, make sure they're always fighting next to each other. It was just like rewarding once you're able to get that S rank and see them get together. I just love playing matchmaker. And yes, I am a sap for romance. I'm a really romantic guy. But it was just a cool mechanic that after Fire Emblem Fates, you never saw come back. And yeah, it still exists nowadays. Like in Three Houses and Engage, you can have the main character marry a specific character at the end of the game, but it's not the same. It's not the same because I can't put the other characters together. I can only choose who I want my main character to be with. And something I hated about Three Houses, amazing game, but something I hated is that in the credits, when you beat the game, Fire Emblem always shows like little little summaries of what the character did after the events of the game or what they're up to. The game puts together different characters. It says how like, oh, this person married this person and they did this. And I'm just like sitting there like watching the credits like, why couldn't I decide? Why couldn't I decide who got with who? The game can do it. Why couldn't I do it? Honestly, it kind of pissed me off. Does Fire Emblem need to have this? No, it doesn't. But it's just an extra thing that's just fun. I find it really fun. I'm sure some people complain about it, like, oh well, they just turned Fire Emblem into a dating sim, like whatever. Especially with like how in like Fire Emblem Fates you could like if you have a support with a girl, you could like pet her or something like. This is really dumb. Like yeah, that's retarded, but but it doesn't need to happen. Like I just want to be able to put characters with each other. Like it's just so satisfying, and I really miss it. I miss it so much. And when it comes to the children, they don't need to have kids. We don't need them to have kids, like that worked in Awakening because that was the whole story. Fates, they had the kids in there. We didn't need kids in Fates. They were not necessary. But I think they just put them in there because people liked them from Awakening. So they did it again. But definitely not necessary. I just want to marry people. Like, why couldn't I put Hubert with Bernadetta? I feel like that would be fucking hilarious. That'd be so funny. Why couldn't I do that in Three Houses? To me, a very important part of Fire Emblem are the characters and any sort of way we can interact with them. We can see them interact with each other. Any sort of way we can do those things makes it even better. Like tea time in Three Houses, like, okay, sure. But it was funny though, to invite different characters to tea and see what they say and stuff. Like, yeah, why not? It was just an extra thing. You didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do that at all. And for some people who may not have anybody right now, it's nice when you could get together with your favorite character in the game. Why not?
Speaking from experience, Vinio? Or lack thereof?
Oh please, you're one to talk.
Ha! If I was in the wild, I'd have all the bitches.
Oh boy, I feel like Ricky would be the type who wants harems to be in the game. Wait a second, that actually might be. I just love seeing the deeper connections. The support conversations were such a great addition to the series, and Awakening made them just so much better. And now they're a mainstay. Like everyone talks about those support conversations. But we need to bring back that romance, man. Like, come on. Why can't people fall in love while they're fighting together in a war? They could die any day, and let them love. Bring back the love, Nintendo. Bring back the love. Like, I'll tell you guys who I picked. Why not? In Awakening, the first time I ever played, I picked Lissa. Lissa was my girl. And then Fates, I picked Azura. I know, the two, like, girls you get in the beginning of the game, but, you know, I like them. I like them. And then Three Houses was Edelgard. I know, pretty basic. It was between Edelgard and Dorothea. I had to pick my girl Edelgard. I love Dorothea too, though. Wait, I'm sorry, Dorothea. Maybe Ricky was on to something. And then in Engage, I never beat it. Never beat that shit fucking game, but I would have picked Chloe. Chloe was just wonderful. What a cutie. So let me know who you picked to be your wives / husbands in the Fire Emblem games. I want to see some lists. But you know, it's not that serious, man. It's just like a fun mechanic. Sure, you got the weirdo, you know, you got the creeps out there. You know, you got the creeps. You know, like, that's gonna happen. You know, you got the people fucking wanking to the 2D characters. That happens. That happens all the time. I've done it. You've done it. What? Who said that? Cut that out. It's about forming deeper connections within your units, within the characters, and learning more about them, seeing a ship that you wanted to come true, seeing it come to fruition, and love is just a beautiful thing. If I could gift that to these made-up 2D characters, I'd be more than happy to. So Fire Emblem, please bring back the love. And fortunately, we've got some hotties in there already, and damn, it will be hard to pick, you know. But perhaps I could put a hottie with a hottie, or a hottie with a naughty, you know. Someone who's not hot. Like, I would have put Raphael with Hilda just to teach Hilda a lesson for being such a fucking cunt. That bitch can't do anything herself. Fuck her. I don't care if she got big boobies. I don't care. Screw her. Just bring back the romance. I better stop right now, or else I'm gonna say even more shit. Oh my god. Jimmy, you're gonna have to do some editing in this one. A lot more than usual.